think we're live. Live. Well, it's still saying I'm not live. Oh, I'm alive. Yes. Oh crap. Let's turn that off. Right. Welcome back, everybody. I've had a lovely break from doing the live for a little bit. Yeah, I needed the break. I was losing my. How can I say it? I was just getting a bit bored of doing live, to be honest. So now I've come back revigorated. Is that what it is? Is that the word? I don't know. Fresh. I'm fresh. With lots of new ideas. Right. So let's have a little looky at who's in. We've got 28 people in. So we've got John S., Wayne Woodturner, Hodgepodge Woodworks, Wood Wizardry by Colin. We've got Doug from the Pole Barn, Robert Dolman, Richard Fallon, BB Turning, who else? Mark a Gentle Woodturner, Robert Dolman. Have I said Robert Dolman? Yes, I have. Sorry, Robert. Who else we got? Who's that? TJ Turning. Did I say wizard? Yeah, I did. I'm losing my marbles, guys. I'm losing it. Right, so who else we got? Herb Hopper, Toonpish, Wendy from Toonpish is here. Who else we got? Larry from LC Woodworks. Got a bit of wind tonight. We've got the Dutch Turner. We've got, who else we got? Steve from SK Craft. Steve, look out for my next video because you are featured in it a little bit. So look out for that one. A little bit of a shout out there for you. Did I say BB Turning? I think I did, didn't I? Ian Leonard. How you doing, Ian? Who else we got? I've just seen someone else. Phil Boulter. Boulter? Is that right? Yeah. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced your names, guys. We've got Baz from Real Simple Things. Priesttown Wood Turning. How you doing? Tommy's Workshop. We've got Dale from Maple Tree Studios. We've got Sid's Repurposing. Right, welcome everybody. Oh, Circular Wood by Keith. Sorry, Keith. Oh, and Tommy's Workshop. Sorry, guys, missed you out there for a sec. So tonight it's my first night back after a little break. Dale, Maple Tree Studios, it's in the chat somewhere down there. He kindly offered to jump in for a little while and give me a break, which I really appreciate. Kerry Dolman, how you doing, Kerry? Yeah, so thanks, Dale. Thanks for that. Sorry. So, right. So what we're going to do tonight is, if any of you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's on the bottom of the screen. Should be coming up here somewhere in a minute. There you go. It's on the bottom of the screen there. I made this little fella. Well, first of all, I made this guy. Now, this was inspired by a guy on Instagram. I'm hoping he comes in. Welcome, Steve Jobbins. It was kind of the body and the head that really inspired me, the way it sits on like that. I don't know why, I just love it. So I made this guy. And then I've kind of run away with it a little bit and then made this guy. So I think this is the one that I'm going to show you how to make tonight. It's really fun and really easy to make. By the way, guys, I've got these earbuds in, so let me know if you can't hear me. I'll have to switch to the laptop mic. But yeah, we're going to make him tonight. So I've kind of got everything set out over there. I've got the wood on the lathe ready, turned round. I like it. It's a bit of fun. Right. What I will do though, is I will take this guy over there by the lathe and I'll kind of get some measurements of his head and his body. Yeah, okay. Right, let's just have a little look. Steve Jobbins, welcome. Karen Dolman, I've already said Karen Dolman, haven't I? So let's just switch over to there. So this piece of wood, let's just change the camera to that one. Right, can you hear me, guys? Let me know. Right, so this piece of wood, I originally thought that it was a piece of birch. Can you see that? Can you see that it looks like birch there, but look at all the other bark. And you know, the weird thing is, it's spalted, but the weird thing is, it smells like spearmint. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But look at the grain in it. It's beautiful grain. Really nice. This was just a piece like that I've just, to save time and noise, I've just turned it around with my roughing gouge. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a measurement of his head. So it's millimeters, 32 mil, and the depth of his head is 42 mil. Okay. So we're going to take this down. Should we get a pencil with some lead in it first? Okay, so we'll start off with his head. And all we're going to do is take that down to the right. Oh, that's a bit tough, wasn't it? Right, that was my phone. Let's just have a little look at the chat while I sort myself out. Yeah, chat amongst yourself, guys. Please feel free. So, easiest thing we can do is just get our depth first with the calipers. Yeah, that's good. In fact, what I should be doing is squaring this end off like an idiot. I just got carried away myself. So we're going to square this end off. We're going to put the chuck in and get it secure because we need to round this over. So, right, let's do that first. Right then. Now I've actually lost my T-bar, so I'm going to use this one for my my chuck. I don't know where it is. Oh, I tell you what, I don't know if any of you guys, do you remember when I lost that lens? Well, guess what I found? I found the lens. It was in the sawdust underneath there. So, right, okay. Pop that sucker in there. I do apologise. If you're not a wood turner or you have no interest in wood turning, this is probably going to be a little bit boring, but I'll do my best. Okay. So, it's better. Let's take that down now. What happened there? That certainly wasn't what I wanted. Right, okay. So that's our measurement. Bit more. Look at me. How stupid is that? Put my sleeves down. Problems, I can't get it to go up my forearms. That's better. Okay, all right. So, oh no, can't do that. Losing circulation in my forearms, so I have to pull them down. The colour of that's lovely, isn't it? Right, let's have a little look at the chat. How's everything going in there? Yeah, all good. We've got 47 people in, which is nice. Can you hear me, guys? Let me know if you can hear me, will you? Just say yes or no. So I've got these pods, these ear pod things on. And let's just change the light on that as well. How's that? Is that any better? Can you see those colours? Right. Yes, cool, you can hear me. Excellent. Right, let's do a little bit of sanding. Should we get some new sandpaper first, shall we? So I'm starting off with 120 Abrinet or Merca. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack some Yorkshire grit on it in a minute. I'm going to go to the 320 and then I'll put some Yorkshire grit on there. It's nice wood to work with, to be honest. It's got a lovely grain to it. Almost a ripple type, you know, of grain. Beautiful. Oops. That's lovely. Right then, we get the Yorkshire grit out. Who have we got? Any new people in? IDR Wood Turning, how you doing? Jay got, what's that? Where have you? Garofolo, I'm sorry if I'm destroying your name. Jennifer Staunton's in. John N. All right, okay. Right, so let's get a bit of grit on here. That's what I need. So this piece of wood I actually got when I took my boys down to an old mill called Fiddleford Mill. Anyone that lives in Dorset will know it, but the guy that lives there, and I think he owns it or something. He cut it all down and he just threw it in a pile. So me being me, I was cheeky and I says, "Can I have some of that?" And he's like, "Yeah, take a bit, but not a lot, because most of it's going in my fire." And I cut it down to put in my fire. So this would have ended up in the guy's wood burner in his house or something. Right. So just put some. This is normal Yorkshire grit, original. Just turn that down a little bit. This stuff really is good stuff. I mean, it just eliminates all that fine sanding, that fine dust. It also gives it a bit of a waxy finish. You know, you can leave it like this if you wanted to. Now, can you see how the cloth is clean there? That means the Yorkshire grit's done its job. Now, I don't usually use the Yorkshire grit microfine on wood, but I'm going to give it a little go on this. Microfine, I think, is usually for like you know, resin and stuff like that, I suppose. I don't know. Wayne the Woodturner is in the chat. He's the one that would know this, but well, let's just try it anyway. God, this wood is beautiful. God, it's really nice. I love the grain pattern. I don't know if you guys can actually see that on camera, but it is beautiful. Shall I try and move the camera down a little bit? Maybe. Let's move it down without pulling everything off. Can you see that? How's that? You see that grain is absolutely gorgeous. So this is his head. I'm going to take his head off now. I'm going to chop it off with my oh, right. Good looking honky. Oh, hello. Right. Oh, Peter North. Okay. Right then. Right, so let's have a look at this chat. Let's have a look what's going on in the chat, because I've just seen something. Right, I think it's because of how fast the chat is going. I will say again. Right, Wayne wants to earworm. Do you want to earworm, Wayne? Okay, I'll send you the invites. Are you sure? Because I know you've not been very well. So I'll send it you anyway. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in a minute. I'll send Dale one as well. There you go. There you go. Sorry about this, guys. I've just sent a couple of invites out, which is just doing his thing, completely oblivious. Everyone's screaming for an earworm. Okay. I was so you know what? I didn't even think about it, guys. Hello.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening.
cheers, guys. I was just carrying on, but I appreciate you coming in for me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hear you fine.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. I'll just crack on with it then, shall I? Oh, thanks for the super chat, Dale.
You need to get the rest of that Santa outfit, mate. You've only got half of it. I mean, I understand the times are tough, but you can't pretend to be Santa and then run around with jeans in the bottom half. It's just not. I mean, you've got the beard, you've got the top, kind of thing. I mean,
this is my from now on. This is my wood turning smock.
Is it?
They're pretty expensive, aren't they? So I thought I'd just use the top half of a pair of overalls, and I'll get the beard in grey put on there or something. Right then.
You need to get some elastics on the wrists, Rich.
Yes, I do, because I mean they're not so bad, but if I pull them up, I lose circulation in my forearms. So I will get some.
Just get some elastics stuck around there.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. You want to stick this background?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. There you go. Right, cheers, guys.
Good evening, everyone. I've got to say thank you to everybody for all the nice comments and asking how I am and everything. Much appreciated. The knee is a hell of a lot better, I've got to say, and I will be back on tomorrow night.
So, now, popping out the chat, that's what we've got to do. Okie doke. Right. So you get when you're not all lined up and ready here. So, would you wanna run through for what's going on in the chat, young Richard?
Oh my God! Mine will not take us all the way back to the beginning.
What I meant was kind of recent history since we popped in.
Yeah, somebody's been causing a bit of nonsense, so he's been blocked. There was a few comments about Richard's sound, about his voice, but he is wearing his mask, and that's probably why that's coming out the way it is. Oh, that's Richard just parted the head off. Oh, that does look very nice. Look, you can tell the grain now that it's closer to the camera.
Yeah, so I am. I think if I lift my visor up, can you hear me a bit better? Because it's a bit with my visor down. It does distort the sound a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
So in the chat,
it might be a wee bit distorted, but I mean, it's you can still hear what you're saying.
That's fine. Leave it be. I mean, it could just be that it's actually fluff from the beard that's doing it, but I mean, that's just a view.
Could be.
It's just a view mode. Out in the chat, Colin, Father of Beards, is lurking.
No, Dad.
Young Sneaks is saying, "Evening, Uncle Wayne."
Good evening, Sneak. Clive, I should say.
As I said earlier on, we didn't name our dog after Clive, but the idea of it's quite amusing.
I'm just about to start the body now, guys. Okay, so if you've just come in, that's what I'm making. Another one.
I've got to say, it looks really cool, Rich. It really does.
Cheers. Right then. Right. Sorry, I'm going to jump on the body now.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So the body is going to be about that long.
Ian's asking what wood it is, Rich. Rich thought it was silver birch. When he did his Insta live earlier on, I've got to say I was a bit uncertain if it was silver birch or not.
Yeah. I mean, as you can see, for anyone that's just come, I did say this earlier, but if you look just there, that's typical of silver birch. It's got like these little flecks, a little bit like you would get with cherry, but it's definitely got a silver birch bark, like pearlescent. But then look at the rest of the bark, you know. Also, yeah, it is slightly spalted. That's why I think I'm getting a nice grain pattern. But it smells like spearmint. Like, it's weird. I've never smelled any wood like this. I ain't got a clue. But there you go.
It doesn't really matter. The grain's absolutely gorgeous.
It is, yeah.
Doug Miller's in the chat.
Oh, Doug Miller's
Right
in.
there. Do you want me to
This
mute
might work.
myself?
Yeah. Doug's in. Who else have we got? MVM, Mo Valley Makers in. Rob CP's lurking around as usual, up to no good. Oh, dead or alive, you're turning with me. Who else we got? Ooh, TJ Turning's obviously in. We mentioned Hodgepodge, and Mike the Midnight Joker's in.
Good evening, Mike.
So are you going to tell everyone which particular come dancing move you were doing when you twisted your leg, Wayne?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Was it salsa or was it something else?
No, that's what I tend to put on stuff, salsa. No,
tango.
I don't know what it was. I think I did something silly. I knelt down to pick something up, and when I stood up, I think that's when it happened.
Twang. And Jennifer tells us there's 49 watching. Lots of Dougs and a few Collins in tonight. It says Colin. Wood Wizardry by Colin.
That's usual.
Normally, it's normally an invasion of Steve's.
It is. I've got to say, yeah, you're right there.
You know.
I'm just looking for Terry's channel here. That's it's not TF Turner.
Conkers.
Not TV Turner. Anyway, I'll find it in a minute.
Did you get your Wood Turner 360 badge?
Did I get me Wood Turner?
Yeah.
Hang on, who's asking that?
Me. I'm asking you. Did you get a Wood Turner 360 badge for joining the
oh yeah, club? Yeah, I did. I got the badge, the patches, and everything. Yep.
Mine's turned up today. I kind of looked at it suspiciously. I went, "What's this?" Oh. I need to find something to pin it to. Need to go in the hat. I think the badge will need to go in the hat.
Quite good. There's somebody special on it because the meeting is next Tuesday, the 3rd. I think Martin's doing a demo on Monday night in the club. There's a meeting on Tuesday night, and there's somebody very suspicious coming on to have a look around his workshop and show a few of his jigs.
Oh, how suspicious?
Oh, a bit like me. That's suspicious.
That kind of level of suspicious.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, is it going to be like a kind of wood turning Ironside because your leg's on the fritz?
Oh no, the leg is a hell of a lot better.
Because of this version of Wayne the Wood Turner kind of doing an impression of Ironside.
No, we'll not be doing that.
I tell you what, it'd help if I actually turned the mic on when I was talking. I was just talking to myself there for a couple of minutes. So, like I said earlier, this little guy was inspired. The original one, where is he? There he is. He was inspired by this guy that he's on Instagram and he's got a YouTube channel, and I've used his head and his body, and made my own twist on it, to be honest. The thing I've changed is with the wizard, I kind of made his top as a robe. Can you see this little recess there? So you can see under his beard, he's actually got a robe on that I carved. So I'm going to be doing similar to this one as well.
Oh, brilliant.
So all I've got to do now is I've got to cut. Where's the pencil gone? Oh my God, I'm sick of losing pencils. There we go. So I'm going to let's lock that off.
Right, Clive's just put in the chat. Sorry, I've not been making of late. He's had a family breakup, so he's just finding his feet again, and he'll be making Sneak Swole out once again. Just bear with me. Oh, sorry to hear that, Clive.
You just do what you got to do, man. You know. So yeah, we'll all still watch when you come back, when you know got yourself sorted. We'll still watch. Instagram.
Your stuff's awesome, man. You take it easy. You know, I mean, we're all here for you when you need us. Andy from AH Bespoke is in. He declares, dude.
Hi, Andy.
Lewis the Klondike Craftsman's in too.
So I'm actually putting this line on here now, but I'll be losing the line in a minute. It's just so I can see kind of how much I've got to take off, and how much of a lip I've got to take out. Let me try and get this camera a little bit closer for you, because it's not that great. All right, hold on tight, guys. That's the one.
It's a question that has been troubling me about Lewis, and I meant to ask him the other night. Lewis, are all your tools gold? You know, is everything implanted with gold? What with you being in and around Klondike? I mean, I might be completely on it. I mean, is it like, you know, gold everywhere? Kind of thing, gold in the lathe, you know, gold everywhere, kind of gold. John N has just said hello to everyone. I missed since my last hello. Was that the last hello or the hello before the? Was that the last hello or the hello before the last hello? Before that hello.
No, no, Ian, not tomorrow night. Martin will be doing a demo in Woodturning 360 on Monday night.
The question for you there, Richard. Question. I was making coffee, so missed the chat a little. Did you mention Martin was doing? Oh, it's the same question.
No, that's the one I answered.
Yeah, it's the same question.
Richard, do you mind if I put a link into TJ Turner?
Yeah, of course. Carry on. Right.
Right, TJ Turner. Changed his name. Terry Bray, who it is. I mentioned him in Mark's Live this afternoon. He picked up about 10 subs from Mark's Live, so we're hoping he'll pick up some more tonight. He's got about 30. He's only got a couple of videos out. Rob CP is asking, what does Klondike mean? It sounds familiar, but I don't know why.
Gold rush? Oh shit.
Lewis has answered, Klondike was a place in the Yukon where there was a gold rush a century or more ago. Oh, Scott's in. Oh,
That's
Scott's
great.
not having a good day either. Sorry to hear that, Scott.
So this is the this is going to be his robe. Oh, this bit here.
Did somebody say Andy was in? He spoke. Did you say that?
He is. He is.
Evening,
He's
son.
working
How's it
around
going?
in there. Is that? Oh yeah, the blue lighty turn. Hello.
Lovely jubbly.
Lewis tells us that his second name is actually Golden, so there is that sort of golden aspect to him.
Ah. I just love this Merca stuff. Just love it.
Yeah, I think Scott had some bad weather down where he was today, and he had a load of OSB boards to cut up, and he had to do it all by hand.
Oh God.
He's just, I mean, of course, there are other explanations that could be applied to having one large bicep, but I'm quite willing to accept that it's a handsaw. It's a handsaw on this occasion. Oh, Douglas Mangum's question: earworms. Have I done something wrong? No, Douglas.
Well, probably Douglas, but I'm not sure what. Have we been missing questions you've been asking?
Scott's saying it's
Thanks,
good to see
Lewis.
you back, Rich. We missed you.
Cheers, mate. Thanks. It's been a nice break. A really nice break. I needed it.
Oh, Clive Farron said, evening, Clive.
Another Clive. Now I get two Clives my dog's named after.
Well, 3 if you include the original one.
Uncle Clive. Yeah, well, technically he was named after Uncle. Actually, I can't remember. I think it was Chris from the Dragons that dropped that idea into my head.
Right, Yorkshire grit. Right, actually, Wayne, you can answer this now because I wasn't sure earlier. I can take my mask off now. The Yorkshire grit microfine, is that for resin or is that for hardwood?
It was produced originally for resin and acrylics, but it can be used on wood.
Right, okay.
What Glyn does recommend, though, is you use sand and sealer before the Yorkshire grit.
Oh, yeah, I never use it. I've never used sand and sealer. I suppose I should, really.
I used to say that to him as well, and he'd give me a right telling off. But yet again, he always gives me a telling off.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's quite brutal, really. I mean, he does sack you at every opportunity. Is he sending you a
He
subliminal
does.
message?
He does. I got,
Is he
mind
sending
you,
you?
saying that. I got a nice phone call from him and Joe this evening,
Yeah.
asking how I was doing.
Cool. Was Joe doing most of the talking and Glenn was just heckling from the background, though?
Well, Glenn started off doing the talking, and then Joe took over doing the talking, and then basically Joe and I started talking about how we could actually get rid of him. At which point he said his usual. You do realise I'm still here, don't you?
You know, did they organise a sofa yet? I mean, we've been there. I mean, I missed all that.
I don't know. They've been down to Robert Sorby today. That's where they've been. Whether they've been to look at sofas as well.
Did Robert Sorby do sofas?
I don't know. Right, Douglas has said he asked about sticking 2 ash bowl blanks together because they're only 2 inches thick, and he wants to make a deep fruit bowl. What is the best glue? What's the one that everybody uses for doing thingy work?
You could use Gorilla or Type Bond will do.
Type Bond number 3, Douglas. That's what most people use for doing segmented work.
But to be brutally honest, though, probably any good wood glue would do.
Yes, any decent PVA.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is so nice. Okay, right, let's get the. Look, I've lost my pencil again. Right, here we go.
You know what you need to do, don't you?
What's that?
Look at it needs to be blue, and then your extraction, then you'll know where it is.
It needs to what? Sorry?
It needs to be blue pencil, and it needs to be in your extraction. That way you know where it is. So, Wendy has asked a question. Wendy's asked, is Richard going to be doing more invades pre-URL?
Yes, I am.
195 subs, and can't thank him enough.
Cool. You're welcome.
Nice
I am
one,
going to be. The first one is going to be, I think he's in the chat actually. Matt. Let's have a look. Is he still here? I know he's just gone over the pre-URL, so I'll be doing his as a main invasion. I thought he was in the chat.
That might have been on Insta this afternoon, Rich.
Oh, yeah, it could have been, yeah. Yeah, it could have been. But yeah, there will be an invasion coming up very soon, and it will be alive as well. Okay.
I like the live invades.
Yeah, if I do the live invades, it's a lot less work for me, to be honest. Right then. Okay. So this is a little set of carving knives I bought. They're like micro. They're really tiny. There's like gouges in there, and there's all sorts in there. So what I'm going to do is just use this to mark out his robe.
See, I can't be doing that, Rich. I've got an electric one.
I've got a Dremel.
No, I've got an electric carver.
Oh, have you?
Used it yeah, used it the other day when I was doing the plum on the fruit. I did.
All I'm doing is just highlighting. You're not really going to see this unless you look closely, because it's either going to be under his beard or it's going to be under his chin. the one that I used the other day, actually. Where are you? I've got you there. That might be you there. Is it?
There's a bit of conversation going on about Douglas being able to flatten the two blanks so we can glue them together.
It's always a good idea, put them through your thickness or planer.
Yeah, I don't think he's got one.
In that case, it's good old-fashioned. Get a sanding board on the go. Either manually rub them down on the sanding board, or you could probe it with a sanding disc.
Yeah, somebody, sanding disc is good, and somebody has suggested flatten them on the lathe, turn them flat on the lathe.
That would work too.
Yeah, you're going to get them perfect then, aren't you?
You will still have to sand to key the surface for the glue. If you're any good with the gouge.
Right.
They seem to be cutting quite nicely, Rich.
They do. They're very sharp, but the
just trying to get the angle right of the cut.
Yeah. It is a good idea to mark it first with one of these knives first, so it doesn't want to travel.
Tim's how to make us in. Evening, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Right, Douglas.
Right, okay. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that on camera? Can you see what I've done? You can't.
Yes.
Really, can you? Okay.
You've made a recess at the top of the body.
Yeah.
And to think about the word there, a number of other objects sprung to mind.
Right. Going back to Douglas flattening on the lathe. Douglas, if you get a tenon on either end of the blanks you want to turn, and then flatten the bottom of each, you should be able to glue them together. You don't turn it between centers. Stick them, get them so they can both go in a chuck.
Okay, right. So.
Right. Barry's asking if he can stick a link to the giveaway he's got going on Instagram. You haven't got a spanner, Barry. You won't be able to do that. Give us a second.
Right. Okie dokie. Let's take this off now.
Right, so I've just put a link into Barry Real Simple Things Instagram page there to the giveaway page. Rich, you're muted.
Yeah, I was using the belt sander. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yep, no problem.
Cool. Right. Where's the little man?
Wait.
Oh, you know what? I've got to do the head. Sorry, I've got to do the wizard hat, haven't I? Oh, I'm jumping the gun here a second. Hang on a minute. Let's just change that back over to there. Right. So let's take that one off there.
I've got to say, Rich, I've turned a fair bit of spalted silver birch, and that really does look like spalted silver birch.
Does it? Oh, good.
It does.
I'm not going totally insane then. Right, where have I put that now? Oh, that's it.
It's just the bark on that branch that you showed. That just doesn't look like silver birch.
Yeah. All right. It doesn't, does it? I thought it was something else, but it was only Jake actually, because obviously Jake studied to be a tree surgeon. He was the one that noticed that it actually had a little bit of bark that looked like silver birch on it. Because even he said, "This is weird, Dad. I don't know what this is." You know, and he knows what he's talking about when it comes to that sort of stuff. Right. Okay. A bit of a wobble. I really need to find my T-bar for this lathe. What I've done with it.
Right. Terry Bray, TG Turning, has said, Rich, you can do an invade of his workshop if you want after 2 weeks' time, as he's busy until then.
Okay.
And Terry, that's TG Turning, he will be one of the pre-URL ones.
Okay, he's under 100 then, yeah?
Oh yeah, he's on around. Well, it's probably gone up tonight, but he's probably under 40 at the moment.
Right. Okay. We'll get in touch then.
So, if you want to get in touch with Rich, Terry, let him know your details and everything.
Yeah, I still need to get back on top of them now. Now I've had a bit of a break, I feel nice and refreshed. But I will be doing them live. That's the problem I've got at the moment. If you can't do it live, I'm going to struggle because I just don't have the time to edit them. Right. But saying that, we can sort something out, don't worry. All right. Okay, let's get this done.
Yeah, Terry's saying he can do a live.
Cool.
Sorry, guys, I had to step away there.
So Hodgepodge is saying he's got to get over his shyness to do one of those things. I take it he's meaning alive. Rob's asked a question. You need 1,000 subs to do a live from a mobile phone.
Yeah.
So the answer is sort of, to be honest. You can't do them direct from your mobile phone, but you can run StreamYard on your phone and use it to do the live from. So yes, you can do it from your mobile phone. But you can't do it natively with YouTube. You don't need 1,000 subs for that. You just need to develop it to do lives. Colin, Father of Beards, is saying, "Sorry, son, I've got to go now. I'm going to pick David up from work at 9:30. If you're still on, I'll come back soon. As you get back, which is about 9:45. If not, I'll ring you. Good night, everybody."
Night, Colin. Take care.
All right, cheers, Dad.
John S is asking if I'm on Thursday. No, John. Thoughts on?
So this hat's going to be slightly different. This is going to be more of a Gandalf hat, I think. Right, sandpaper.
Thursday lunchtime. I don't know what's happening Thursday lunchtime, because usually Steve's on Thursday lunchtime, but his lathe is out of action at the moment. He's hoping to have stuff back by Thursday, but he's not sure.
Is this the issue he was having with it, where it looked like it was dropping power?
Yeah, the motor and speed control was supposedly getting sent back to record power today, but it certainly hadn't been picked up during Mark's live at lunchtime. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with that.
Doesn't he have to? Didn't he buy another lathe recently, a Draper or something?
Yeah, but it's okay. It's called a lathe.
Isn't it like a Reeves drive thing? You know?
No, it's not. It's not even a Reeves drive. It is. And Steve knows what sort of quality it is himself. It's not even worth setting up, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
In fact, Steve was only wanting the tools. That's all he was wanting. He wasn't really wanting the lathe.
Sanding bench? Sander?
Well, I would probably strip it down, get rid of everything else, and just use the headstock and motor for something. Hang on, I missed something.
Okay. Good.
Oh, Rob's saying this. People want them to turn a finial live. That's why he was asking about if you were doing a live on Thursday lunchtime. Mark said he was going to do Thursday lunchtime if Steve couldn't. But if you want to go for it, Rob, go for it.
Might do some breakfast. Might do some breakfast show stuff during the Christmas period. You know, making that advent calendar lives. We've got this thing sort of cooking up. We might be able to do something like that. So we're looking for some folks who want to pick a day to do a morning advent calendar live. So reach out to me. Jamie.
Wendy said he could do Rob could do it live on Instagram.
Yeah, so reach out to myself or Mr. Page. If you're interested in doing an advent calendar style lives first thing in the morning across the Christmas period.
I'm stupid, and I know that, you know.
Yeah.
But would it be easier if you kind of laid on them?
No, because what will happen is this will just
It'll just push it in.
It'll catch.
Yeah, it'll catch, and this will end up hitting me in the chest.
So if it turns that way, why don't you stand on this side?
Because then it will drag out my hand. It's so dangerous.
Rich, the other thing you could do was part it down thinner, then use the saw.
Yeah, the problem I've got is my parting tool, I lost the tungsten tip off it.
Yeah.
So it's the same thickness at the end than it is up here. So it pulls
right,
it.
I'm with you. Yeah.
It pulls it in.
It pulls it in, yeah.
So I've got them in my ear hole as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what's the voice? It's all right. It was just Jake asking the question why can't you just put the sword? I have seen that done in the past, and it's so dangerous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've seen it done as well, Rich, and no, I wouldn't do it.
No. Right, I'm just going to mute myself for a sec because I'm going to use the belt sander. Right, I'm going to just put that over to there.
It's all gone quiet, said Rhubarb.
No. Well, I did go quiet. I'm sorry.
Okay, right then. This is the bit that I enjoy because I get to sit down. Right. So, there's his body. Oh, let's put him in shot, shall I? There's his body. His head is going to go on there with a dowel in a minute. His little hat, slightly different shape to that one. His hat's going to go on as well. So we've got some of this leather over here that we're going to be cutting for his hair. Excuse me. So I've been playing about with these. Look, I made these.
No, I've got them hinged.
Yeah, I made them. Their knees are hinged and their ankles are hinged. I made them while I've been watching people's lives, just because I'm thinking of making one of these guys, but I want to make him as a puppet. I want to make his head turn. So his head turns, and these are quite tight, but they'll be a lot looser. Like a string puppet, marionette,
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So these are the legs for the first one I'm going to make.
Nice one.
But yeah. So let's sort his hair out first. So just pass me that. Pencil. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it so it's kind of...
Keith has put in, he tends to agree it could be silver birch. Birch is sweet smelling and makes a good wine.
Oh, does it? All right.
Young Mike, the Midnight Joker, saying, question, are you going to animate them into a kids program, Rich?
Probably not, no.
Wendy says, they're really cool, Rich. Ooh, little leggies.
Huh?
Steve Jobbins said, wow, Rich, you could make Wayne a new knee. I'm sure I could make my own new knee if I needed it.
Turn a peg leg. Turn a peg leg.
Turn a peg leg.
Turn a peg leg. Get an eye patch too. Just go the whole pirate thing. Arr.
Yeah, Wednesday night live. Turn the peg leg. No, I'm not doing that. Not tomorrow night. No.
That's better. You might be able to see what I'm doing now. Oh, what I'm doing. All right.
Oh, Keith said they tap the trees in February as the buds break. I take it that's to get the sweet sap out, Keith.
Probably is, yeah. That's like maple trees. They do that, don't they? For them.
Yeah, they do to get the maple syrup.
It depends, kind of thing. Depends how many cakes I've had that day. Oh, I see what you're talking about now.
And obviously from rubber trees, that's what they do to get the rubber.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike is saying there are laws about tapping birch.
Who's that? Oh, actually, yes. I've seen someone tapping birch, and it comes out as clear as water. Right. Yeah, they tap a hose into it, really. Then it just drips. Right. So first of all, I'm going to glue his hair onto the back of his head.
Steve said there are laws about tapping all sorts of animate objects.
Your change. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
There's a question there. TJ Tunning's asking, how much sap do you think we could get out of a deal?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you start tapping deal, the only thing you're going to get out of there is orange syrup.
And dark chocolate.
Yeah, and a bit of dark chocolate as well, yeah.
Chuff.
All right, so there's his hat on. See, I've glued his hair on like that because I can just fold it back there and drill.
And then get the angle for the dangle.
Yeah, that's it. And then that will... Oh, that's if I can get it to stick. Missed a bit there. Sorry, I do apologise if I keep coming out of shot. But,
No, you're fine.
right. Okay. This is the tricky bit because I've got to put a dowel in. I've got to figure out where the dowel's got to go. I think it will be going about that angle.
Oh, please don't go straight through that.
No, that will make a little bit of a mess with my little fingers. Right. Little fingers. Where's my hammer? That's what I'm after. There's that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that in at that angle there. That's pretty simple.
John N has said he's watching this, Richard, and thinking the character possibilities are endless. Yeah, you're probably right there, John, tell you the truth.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of making a whole load of different ones. Because to be honest, I mean, this little fella, he's got a pipe and a staff. So is Gandalf. I mean, if you was to put leather wings or a cape on him, he could be a superhero. Like a cape superhero.
Well, Rich, it's a very young Gandalf. He's got a black beard.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Right, so there we go. Oh, he's got lovely locks, hasn't he? Right.
That's
okay.
really neat. Really neat.
I'm not sure about his hair, to be honest. Maybe I need to cut a few relief cuts.
TJ turned and said his beard is back to front. That's his hair, Terry. That's not his beard. Mull Valley Maker said it sort of reminds him of Noggin the Nog. Yeah, it does. You're right there, Mull.
I'm not quite old enough to remember that kind of thing, I don't think.
You are.
Am I?
You are. You are. Noggin the Nog was rerun right the way through until, for years and years and years.
Right, so we've got to do another.
Even recolored at one stage. That was that run that long.
Right. So let's get the nose done. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. So the nose is going to go about there, right through that knot.
Oh, God, that looks so.
Right. So what I did with the others, I've just carved a bit of a hook nose out of one of these dowels. I think they're birch dowels or beech. I don't know. I'm not sure. Just like a wonky kind of wizardy nose, that sort of thing. And then we're going to take him off there. How many we got in, guys?
Hang on, I'll just have a look.
You have 44 watching and 33 thumbs up.
Cool. That's good.
34 thumbs up.
Cool.
36 thumbs up.
Right, so I'm going to have to... 36. I'm going to have to make a new nose, so I've just shot that one straight across.
37.
He's got a runny nose then.
39 thumbs up. 40 thumbs up.
So, Thursday. Is Scott going live Thursday?
He is.
Thursday night, yeah. I would think so.
What time is he in the chat?
8 o'clock, usually.
Okay.
He was in the chat. He was in the chat earlier on, Rich.
I think he's off doing shenanigans now.
Possibly
putting balm on his excessively large arm.
Depending on what time.
Up.
Why, were you thinking about doing an invasion?
I was, yes, but...
Right, well, no doubt we'll be... Oh, he's there. He's here.
All being well, he will be, he says.
Yeah, okay. Well, depending on what time he was finished, then I think I might do one.
What, do a live afterwards?
Yeah.
Or do a live before?
After.
Right, okay.
Okay. I'm just going to smash his nose in. There we go.
Are you talking about doing a live Rich or an invade?
A live invasion.
Or live invasion?
Yeah, because they're only usually about half an hour, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, Scott said. Scott has just come back and said he can always do go on later.
Well, yeah, if he
like
doesn't
you
mind
used to.
waiting. Yeah, waiting like half an hour or something, and then we can. Yeah, I'll do that. If that's the case, then I will arrange an invasion. Right. So, we need the beard, don't we?
I thought we had the beard.
No, the
Isn't
beard's
he
on the
making
back.
the thing? Oh, I see. 48 watching, sir. 44 thumbs up.
Oh, cool.
Doug has said, need to find out who was running this bot for the thumbs down they hit Nick yesterday.
Is it a bot?
Doug, really, I mean, I really wouldn't get that concerned or worried about it. People do it. We're after 9 o'clock. Shit happens.
Yeah. You can't please everybody. And the people that are doing it are usually, they're just sad. You know, they've got nothing else better to do.
45 thumbs up.
Cool.
46.
No
Nice one.
There's a few thumbs there. It's nothing to worry about.
Ah, well. Right. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to
46 thumbs up.
Oh, hang on. I'm just getting an email from the world of woodturners.
There we go. Right. So, there's our beard.
Oh, nice one. I've been invited to become a member.
There you are.
Okay. Right. So, I'm not happy with his hair or his beard. I might actually change it at some point. I think I will. I'll change it, but not tonight. So we need a couple of arms now and a couple of feet. Feetses. Right. Get a saw. How are we doing
Doug,
time?
I think 22 minutes past 9. Rich, you're doing fine.
Cool.
Yeah, Doug, it is bullshit. I mean, everybody thinks exactly the same. It's something that shouldn't happen. If somebody has a genuine reason for putting the thumbs down, I think I'm the same as everybody else. If somebody has a genuine reason, they should put in the comments what that reason is.
They should. Yeah, they should. Right. I'm going to mute myself because I need to use the belt sander.
It's all gone quiet, said Rhubarb. Uh, 50 thumbs ups, 44 watching. Cool.
I mean, I've said in the past, and still talking about the thumbs thing, I've said in the past, don't tell me, let me know how many people are in, because I'm very happy with how many people come and watch. Don't tell me about the thumbs, I'm not interested.
Right, so there's his slippers.
Is he getting a pipe?
Sorry?
Is he getting a pipe?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I think he's just going to have a staff, this one is.
So Terry has said, Richard, this reminds me of when I was younger and we used to watch the Wooden Tops on TV. Brings back good memories.
Pop,
Cool.
pop, 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 pop.
Paul Kavanagh has said, the thumbs down are from a secret society of woodworkers who despair at how much wood we turn into shavings.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, I mean, I reckon a lot of thumbs downs are, could possibly be from wood turners that don't agree with turning resin. You know what I mean?
Like I said, Rich, I really don't care. I'm actually surprised at how many people put the thumbs up on mine.
Tommy's work. That's because we encouraged him. Tommy's workshop says, "Was that the flump sale?" Yes, it was, Tommy. It was indeed.
Oh,
Oh, here, wait a minute. That one's a bit sugary.
yeah,
That one's a bit sugary.
That looks like me on a good night.
It's a bit sugary. Oh, what have you just put in that poor wizard's bum? You're still on mute, Rich.
Yeah, there you go.
What are you trying to put in that poor wizard's bottom there? I mean, you're placing an insertage.
It's just to get him to stand up straight, like he's a bit pissed. Oh, sorry, I do apologise for my language.
It's okay. It's past 9 o'clock. YouTube will allow it.
That's all right then. Okay, right. So, so we need some arms.
Jennifer's saying she would not dare put the thumbs down. Jennifer, you're just too nice.
Look, one of the things is that it could easily be people who don't like what Rich is doing. It could be a group of people who don't like what it could be a bot. It could be just some passing through people who thought they were coming to watch something, didn't like what they saw, and then pissed off. The truth is it doesn't really matter. And that's it. So, folks, out in the chat, just let it go.
Okay, so what we need is some bend in these arms. So we're going to go Just a little bend there. That one's going to be a straight arm. Okay. Right.
Dennis from Wooden Things is on. Hi, Dennis. How are you, sir?
Good evening, Dennis.
So what I've done there is I've just gone on the bandsaw, just took a little notch out of there. Let's just see if I can get it in camera. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue it like that to give him a bit of a shape to his arm.
So, Jay Garofalo has said you should make a little shop for him so he can be the creepy wizard shopkeeper.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I tell you what, I don't know if you've seen it, Rich, but I know where he would really fit in. He would really fit in with Wayne's little castle table and stuff that he did the other day with all the miniature turnings in.
Oh, that's brilliant. That was really good. Yeah. I did say to Wayne he should do a Louis the 14th or a Viking one. Okay, right, so sorry about the noise.
That lovely little Parkside.
It's no, it's my McAllister belt sander.
So Tim's is having to leave. Night, Tim.
Good night, Tim. Cheers, mate.
Good night, Timothy.
So this is where things get interesting. You've got to drill right through this. Figure out where we want him. So I reckon there. There's our dowel.
Bit of spinach.
So these are bamboo dowels.
No, Chichi, no more bamboo.
So we're going to pop a little bit of glue there.
Not bamboo dowels, it's skewers, right?
Yeah, the skewers, yeah.
I was going to say, you mean I've been putting bamboo dowels on all my food? Good Lord.
Yes, so this arm here.
Wendy's just said, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm really enjoying this. Yep, I think that's the same for everybody else, Wendy. Tell you the truth.
just something a little bit different, isn't it? You know. So we've got to figure out now. That needs to be there. That needs to be about there. Oh, come on.
Yeah, lots of people agreeing with Wendy, and Steve Jobinson said, yeah, it's triggering all sorts of ideas in my head.
Well, that's perfect. That's
Wait. We do need to qualify what kind of ideas, though. I mean, that's quite a broad statement. You know, I mean, I don't think there's anything suspicious or anything. You just never know with something.
Yeah, that's true. Rob's saying it's awesome. He's saying Colwyn Way from Axminister to make these too.
Do they?
Well, Colwyn Way is the main demonstrator for Axminister.
Ah.
He does lots and lots of good stuff and different stuff.
Right. I don't like the way that was there then. Don't like that at all. Right.
And Jennifer's also said, because my favourite earworms are on, and I like what Richard's doing, because it's something different. Thank you, Jen.
Good Lord. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Most kind. Most kind.
I am going to cut these bits off, but I don't like where I put that.
Robert said he makes different characters, and one is a turner with a lathe.
Ah, right.
You're going to be drilling new holes with that mad drill in your hand again.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like the way that was, but luckily I just chipped the skewer off, cut it off, and then I'm going to put this one in here. Just didn't like the angle of the dangle.
Yes, that's what she said.
Yeah. That's better. That's a lot better. Right, so, oh crap, where's that gone? There it is. So this is his little bit of GPS. I can't remember what the name of this one is. But I've cut it to like a kind of a gem shape, like a crystal shape. You can see that. I'm going to glue it on top of this. Just as his staff. Ooh, stay there. Stay there.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
That's where I'll glue myself to everything.
The dangle had to be at a certain angle. Yes, sir. It definitely does. Statistically speaking, 99.3% of all men is to the left.
And there's his staff. I know what I've got to do. Right, let's leave that there for a minute and let's cut these off.
Pair of snaps. Pair of snaps. Or the scissors.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my snips, but
Right, somewhere, you know.
okay. Right. Now it needs some hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down the length. First, I'm going to round it off. Right.
Don't give in, Jennifer. Just because he's crying in his corner. Send him to his room.
No, definitely not.
Don't give in, Jennifer.
It's just a bit of self-pity on his side, Jennifer.
Don't give in.
Emotional black. It's just emotional blackmail. That's all that is, Jennifer. Don't give in.
Santa would be cool, says her Wendy.
Maybe I should make a Santa. I need to cut this.
Well, you can buy the rest of that outfit. You know what I mean? You've got the beard for it. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
I'll
Can you
never
actually see what I'm doing?
Oh, BB has said the swing of the ding is equal to the angle of the dangle when the droop is constant. And that's Einstein's theory of droopage.
But it's only that's only in high gravitational potential.
It's your
what's your
fault.
bloody thumbnail? What's your thumbnail?
Oh man, you are just frightening the shit out of me with that.
I was in control. I wouldn't have done it otherwise.
It doesn't matter, mate. It's just a case of I'm imagining what I would do to me if I was doing that, because I just know I would slice open various parts of me and go, oh my word, that's a catastrophe.
Live. Yeah. Yeah, so I was saying, Dale, it's your fault. You know that thing you shared the other night? That video of the zooming in and, to that...
the macro bro. Oh, that's just brilliant, isn't it?
Well, that led on to a video explaining all about it, and then it went on to something else. And before I knew, I was an hour into watching videos of stuff I wouldn't usually normally, have been interested in.
The mathematics and the formula is quite simple. It's this idea of order from chaos.
Yeah.
It's on my workshop every Sunday for order and the chaos.
So we have a little hand there I need to glue on.
Baz, and the subject of the dangle, has this to say, well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. So, Doug, I'm already in the Fingers Club. I did manage to cut myself live on air. At one point, not with a scroll saw, but with a piece of glass that was on the countertop.
I managed to cut myself as well, although it was on my hand, not on the finger, and that was with the skew chisel.
Yeah. It was mad kind of thing. That did you not skewer yourself quite literally?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
No, I was using the skew, and then as I was doing something else, the skew happened to hit the piece of wood, flipped back, and cut me on the hand. That was the first time I'd used that skew. It's the first time I've been cut by a skew in about 30 years.
There's another tool that worries me. I have a beyond healthy respect to the point of terror. I need to spend some time with it.
How are we doing for time, chaps?
You are, sir, loitering in and around the 9:45 mark.
Cool. Well, we're done. Let's change that to here now. Oh. And there we go. There's our little, there's our original. And there's our shorter one.
Absolutely. That's brilliant, Rich. Absolutely brilliant.
You could do scouts like this.
I could, yeah.
You could do a Scouts badge thing doing these.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're pretty easy, aren't they?
Make up a small box of parts or part done parts and get the lads to do the work. Or lads and lasses.
You could. Well, I'm saying you could if you wanted. Have a bit more expression on the face with some pyro dyes.
Well, this is the whole thing. I like the fact that they don't
But
have eyes.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to qualify that and say that they actually look brilliant the way they are.
This one's interesting because this is a piece of damson. But look at the and the problem I've had with this is because I spent ages with the Yorkshire grit, the super glue wouldn't stick to it. But it's okay now. His head moves as well, so he can move his head to whatever size he wants.
Oh, that's neat.
They all move. They'll all move their head, but because I haven't glued them in, they're really tight. I think they might snap off. But this guy here, I kind of shaved it down a little bit.
What about the chap with the suspicious object placed in his rear? Does he move on that?
This one, the one we just got. Oh, that's there. We're not meant to talk about that bit because that's underneath. That's underneath his cloak, Dale.
Oh, okay.
Guys.
Okay.
There you go. I've enjoyed that. Right.
Lots of cool comments coming in, Rich.
And deservedly so.
Let's have a look here now. Right. All the dust on me. Where's my mouse? Oh, it's over there. Do you like my mouse mat that I made with my laser?
Well, that's neat.
That took about an hour and a half to do. So I didn't understand.
My mouse doesn't work on wood.
Isn't it? Oh, right.
No.
Right. Let's have a little look at the chats. Right. I hope you've all enjoyed this tonight, guys.
Yeah, I've got to say, with the comments that are coming in, yeah, everybody's enjoyed themselves.
Excellent. Let's have a look. They're so cool. Fantastic. Yeah, I could make a family.
John Enna said, Richard, you came back with a vengeance. Kudos to you.
Excellent. Cheers. I'm not sure what I'm doing next week, but I'll figure something out. Right, so yeah, Thursday, I'm going to try and get an invasion in. So it'll be 8 o'clock, and then straight after that, we'll have the blue light Turner. So if you're about Thursday, 8 o'clock, you're welcome to come and come into the chat and have a nosy at someone else's work.
Watching.
Cool. And thanks to you guys for coming in and rescuing me.
Anytime, mate. You know that. Anytime.
Do you want to come onto the screen?
What do you think, Wayne?
Oh, I don't know.
Me neither.
My ugly mug.
No,
my life. What a shock to the system.
Good Lord.
Dear me.
Good Lord, I look like I work for a living. Look at this.
I look like I don't. That's probably because I don't.
There's a lot of great comments. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed him. And I will be making a few more. There will be a video coming out the weekend. No. I think it'll be Friday, actually. I've been doing a build this week. There's tarot cards involved in it, so keep an eye out.
There we go.
Steve, that's in the chat from SK Crafts, if he's still here, I've given him a shout out. So I was actually watching his live whilst listening to his live while I was making a part of this. So I got Jake to bring the camera around and just, give him a bit of a shout out. So I hope that helps. And that's it, guys. We're 10 minutes early. Do you want to sit around for another 10 minutes chatting, or I don't know, whatever?
Let's see what the chat says.
Yeah. We've got TJ Turning. Thank you, earworms.
Oh, my.
No problem.
Sharing that.
Anytime.
I'd like, if anyone has a go at making one of these, I'd love for you to send me a picture. That'd be really cool. I don't even think you'd need a lathe, would you? Really, if you can carve.
You could quite easily, if you've got a belt sander or a disc sander, you could probably make them with just sanders.
Yeah.
You certainly could. Even the Wizard's Hat you could probably do on a belt sander.
Mm.
You can certainly do it with putting them in the drill press and sanding them down with the spinning.
Yeah, that's an idea. Well, guys, if you want to have a go at one, I'd love to see that I've inspired at least one of you. Is that
Ian said he hasn't done much spindle work yet, so he might have a go when he gets some free time.
Cool.
Terry said he'll get his granddaughter involved to make one when he gets back from holiday. That'll be cool, Terry.
Excellent. I'd love to see a picture. Find me on Instagram or Facebook. I'd love to see that when it's done.
Marcus said, "Great comeback, Rich. Yeah, YouTube was poorer without you, mate."
Cheers, mate.
Douglas has said, "Rich, I think you're going to get loads of pictures because they're good." Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, definitely. So you're live tomorrow, aren't you, Wayne, at 8 o'clock?
Yes, I am back on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
What are you making?
Yes, I will be.
What are you up to? What are you going to be making?
It's Tuesday evening, Rich. I've got absolutely no idea whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm only just setting up StreamYard at the moment so I can let people know that I'm on.
All right, okay. Blue Light Turtle, I think we'll have a go. Something different to try. Excellent. I'd love to see that. If you have a bash at it.
Oh, Wendy said she's going to try and make one out of resin. Oh, nice one, Wendy.
If anyone can, you can, Wendy.
Yo, I would agree with that, Rich.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Maybe I should send you a one that you could take apart to get a mold out of it or something.
Oh, there's a plan.
You could churn a load of them out then, all different outfits on.
Saying nothing. Saying nothing.
Yeah.
She may have some equipment that would allow her to make molds out of them. Kind of
Did
thing.
you see what?
That'd be quite big ones. They might be quite big molds, though. I'm told.
Wendy sent me this. This is one of her own creations. It's the It's the Iron Throne. That is really cool.
Oh, I'll tell you, Rich. From the photograph you did the other day, that's just what I was about asking you to do.
I might shape his butt so he sits on it a little bit better. Oh crap!
Oops.
So he sits on it a little bit better. Put a sword in his hand or something. You know how many times I've dropped this and I've had to glue the legs and that back on. Not the chair. I wouldn't chop chair. I love it. Right then. I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. So cool. Thanks to everyone that came in. And remember, if you make one, send me a picture. My Instagram is going across the bottom of the screen. It's just the_beard_x16. And again, thanks to you guys. And I'm going to leave it there. See you tomorrow night.
Hit the bloody button.
Bye-bye.
Hey, night, guys.
Bye-bye.